Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for December 7th through the 13th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. So let's see, Saggy. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Let's talk. Let's talk, you and me, Saggy. The overall energy for the reading, the Hierophant. You may be dealing with a Taurus or with a long-term commitment, possibly a marriage, possibly something that feels highly spiritual or very powerful to you at this time. In the recent past, you get the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Hermit. Choices. Regretting some choices here. I see you kind of going within and looking at your past and kind of sorting out through the decisions that you've made. Some of them good, some of them bad, but kind of sticking, very determined there, sticking with the ones that were possibly not so good choices. We all have those. So I kind of see you doing what we all do, right? Looking at ourselves and discovering some stuff about ourselves and not being too happy with what we see there. We'll see when we clarify what those choices were. In the current situation, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Devil, the King of Swords. There's something here that you're very determined about, I'm gonna go and do it and nobody's gonna stop me. It could be in regards to your work, it could be something tied up to your material world. There's a lot of determination here. Be a little mindful of that. Is it stubbornness more than anything, or why is it that you want this so badly? There's a sense with the Devil being here, showing up here, there's a sense that it may be an obsession or even a stubbornness tied up to it. Like, I gotta do this because I just have to. Like, there's no real substance. If I were to ask you, Saggy, why do you really want this? I don't think you would come up with an answer for me, a right answer, something that feels right to you too, We'll see what this is too. In the immediate future, you get the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. Let me see here. I'm trying to figure out if this is assertiveness that shows up in your current situation, because we all have masculine and feminine energies, and I feel like it's kind of splitting up in that way for you in this reading, in terms of you've got that side of you that's the doer, right? I want to do this, I have to do this, I'm taking control over things and I'm doing it kind of thing. And then the feminine shows up, that says, okay, but let's take it one day at a time kind of thing. There's a little bit of a restriction when it comes to the feminine aspect of things. There always has to be that balance for things to be achieved in that smooth kind of way, right, between our masculine and feminine. And it almost feels like both of them have a little bit of like the masculine has too much and the feminine has too little kind of thing. There's just certain aspects within yourself that maybe need to be worked on here. Too much of this determination that may lead to stubbornness even, or obsession, and too little of it that may lead to fear of taking action. So it's like kind of an interesting dynamic here that shows up for you. But let's clarify. Let's see what the hell is going on here. Let's see the Hierophant. Queen of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the World card. All right, so there's a situation here for which you still have emotions for the situation. There's a person here definitely that felt very intense. It felt like a very powerful connection to you. I don't know if it's still in your life or not. Regardless, your emotions are still there for you, which is confusing the hell out of you, or it did confuse you for a very long time. There's a cycle ending here for you in terms of either you're coming to terms with the fact that even though this is not in my life currently, oh well, I still have emotions for it. I'm just going to accept that instead of fighting it. Because a lot of the times what people do, it's like, if this person is not physically in my life, why the hell am I still feeling this? Instead of just being like, but I still feel this and that's okay. You know? So there's kind of an acceptance of, because it was kind of torturing you. So there's kind of an acceptance of the way things are, basically. Let's see here. Let me see the Seven of Cups in your recent past. You get the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. There's no consistency here. There's no... I feel like you may have started a situation where you entered it with the idea of, I want this to go in this direction so that I can have this happiness and this long-term kind of thing. Now, a year passed. I'm just going to say a year. It could be more, it could be less. Some time passed, and you may have changed your mind. Like, but I want to add this to this picture so that it gets to that stable. And then another amount of time passed, and again, you know, there's no real consist. Like, let's say you're getting into a connection and you begin with, you love each other, things are going good, they're going towards the next step, and then you're like, well, do you want kids? No, I don't. 2 weeks later, it's like, well, I want kids now. And then 2 weeks later, it's like, I don't know, you know. So there's not that consistency into that idea of stability for you, if this is you. It could be somebody else here. So interesting the way it showed up. Let me see the Hermit there in your recent past. And that actually ended up hurting you in the long run, you know. Which, I mean, it's okay to change your mind, you know, but it's like in terms of your idea of long-term commitment, there's a lack of consistency there. And a lot of regret about it. For the Hermit, you get the King of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, learning this lesson, learning that even though you have emotions still for a situation, there's that physical departure here. You know, and accepting that physically this person is not here, but I still love them. And learning from this what it means to you, how to make that work to your advantage in terms of whenever you go against what you're feeling, you're going to go against yourself, pretty much. So what you're learning is to accept what you're feeling, even though it can't be there for you in the physical, you know? It doesn't mean you're not feeling it. Let's see here. Let me see this Seven of Pentacles in the current situation. The Page of Wands, the Empress, the Knight of Cups. All right. That's you. You're growing a lot, Saggy. You're in a period of growing, of learning a lot about yourself. And it's only by keeping your heart open and feeling your way through things rather than thinking your way through life in general. So I see you, the more you put this effort onto yourself and the more you take a look at yourself, the more you stay open. And that opening is growing and growing and growing and teaching you how to stay in your own power here, you know, with the Empress. Let me clarify this Devil. Let's see what this is. Three of Pentacles, the Justice card, the Three of Cups. You may have too many cooks in the kitchen. You may give your attention, your energy, your love to more than one person here. or trying out different situations, which again, it's fine. Somehow on the surface, it kind of feels like it's the right thing to do for you. Underneath it all, I don't know, there's a little bit of a lack of control there, you know, the way it comes in. There's a little bit of something there. It may feel to you that you're actually recharging, right? You're actually charging your batteries through these situations, you know. I feel like you're actually draining those batteries with the devil showing up there underneath, but you're not currently seeing that. You may eventually. Let's see this King of Swords. For the current situation. Three of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. There's somebody, I feel like there is somebody that's still tied up there to you, to your heart. There's somebody that broke your heart. You're still kind of moving in that direction. You're still kind of wanting to make that work, but it feels like mission impossible here for some reason. I do see you going in that direction, even though it hurts, even though there's still pain in there. Or them coming your way. I'm not sure, but definitely you and this person are split up here in the cards by the Three of Swords, which is pain. Let me see this Queen of Swords here, because this is definitely somebody here. Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords, the Moon. You're not fully trusting this person here. You're not fully trusting them. You're not fully trusting the universe in this situation. Like, why is this person in my life? You know, there's got to be a reason for it. There's got to be, it's like you're losing faith even in the universe for sending you this person. There's a sense of losing your trust in this whole situation. Let me clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. In the immediate future, the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. You're gonna face a choice. Should I stay or should I go? Kind of situation. There's a sense of you wanting to, or detaching yourself even emotionally from this, or putting in the effort to making it work. You're gonna find yourself in front of this decision. I would, if I were you, not think about it and look at all of the videos you can to make you help this decision. Feel. Whatever you feel at that time is the right decision. You know, feel what you want to do here. If it feels right, go for it. Try to fix it. If it doesn't, because you have both choice here. It's a matter of you deciding. Let me clarify the Nine of Wands. In the immediate future, Ace of Swords, Four of Cups, Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're kind of having your defenses up. You kind of have your wall up. You want to take action, but at the same time, you're not allowing yourself to. This, to me, looking at all of this, this is your decision. To me. To you, feel your way through it. Let me see what the universe has for you. For the Judgment card, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Swords. This is going to be a challenging decision for you. You're going to find yourself in that place of letting or thinking that your mind has the answer for it, and it's not the case. I feel like you are going to go within, but you're going to come up with pretty much nothing. And then when the mind comes in, you're going to be like, oh, that's what I need to do. And remember, the mind can play tricks on you. This is a self-deceptive kind of energy. Choices. You've got a lot of choices to make here. Listen to how you feel, or listen to what you tell yourself you should feel. Yeah, you've got, in the immediate future, you got a lot of choices lined up for you. I kind of see your choice here, as I said. I'm not going to give it away. If you caught it in the last phase of the reading here, that tells you what your decision is. But I'm not going to tell you you should go for it or not. I just see it here in these cards, in the way they're lined up and in the way I explained it to you. But you get to decide. So that's what I have for you, Saggy. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.